Well, hello and welcome back. I did a little bit of digging on the situation with the music, with the chapter end music specifically. Turns out, yeah, that still gets Twitch muted. So I'm going to be a little smart around that. Might like kind of jump ahead past the chapter credits and just kind of go back and I don't know, check out the music at a later time. But yeah, let's get back in for chapter two.
I have to take a look at the casebook to figure this out. But he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're gonna do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this.
All right. Oh yes, happy to have you on board and joining up. We finished chapter one, got attacked by good old Nightingale of all people. I guess it might not have saved us.
At Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
All right, yeah, I picked up this page in the last stream, but it seems like it's going like a hard chapter to chapter progress sort of situation. So I'll probably replay the page in a second there just to get an idea of that.
Take it with him?
But yeah, so our good old friend Nightingale, former FBI agent, decided to come back from the dead
From the other side.
and be a real pain in our ass out of nowhere, leaving a lot more questions than answers, like why the hell are people coming back after being missing for 13 years from the lake, and for what purpose? Where the hell is Alan Wake? All these fun sorts of questions. Very good stuff. Alright, that should be everything. Let's go to our fun little mind place and do some digging before we talk to Mr. Casey here. Oh, that's the wrong button. There we go. Alright, so don't think we need to do any weapon upgrading quite yet until we see how much more what kind of combat we're dealing with. Actually, yeah, we read these in the last one, so yeah. Basically, Nightingale is one of the Taken, and so they have an aversion to light, which helps with stealth in that if we're in the light, it acts like we're in the shadow. Basically, they hate the light in multiple aspects. And there was mention of this...
A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve.
Right. And so our manuscript pages told us that they're heading to the lake and mentioned something of an overlap or a connecting point between this world and another. And that our good detective Saga here is going to have to do something in order to, well, just make that connection happen in order for her to pursue him. And this all still somehow relates to the ritualistic murders. Oh, okay, I didn't notice this file cabinet last time, so we did find an Alex Casey lunchbox.
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message?
How many things got added? Bright Falls area, Cauldron Lake area. Who left these? Well, this would be the Cauldron Lake area. Note side says we're in this together, hero. Okay, so this is a fun way for them to also track our collectibles, it looks like. That's nice. I like that.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer.
Okay. Then we have the cult of the tree and what it could entail.
I need to know more about the cult of the tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Oh, that's quite a lot. Ah. Anyway. Okay, what kind of cult? Who's involved? And goals. Okay. And one aspect that we can't really connect to anything yet. Okay. That's something. Okay, so that don't matter. Alright. Have all sorts of connecting information. This is going to really help with recapping stuff later, I feel, so we'll stop by every now and then when we get a sizable amount of evidence. Alright, now we only have 2 of whatever currency we need here, so we can't really do any of these upgrades. Or maybe that was just telling us how much of it we have currency-wise. I guess just 2, so. Alright. And unfortunately, our fun little radio here I can't actually use, I guess, currently, because we're in a copyright minefield of sorts.
There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal. Their purpose.
Flashlight right in the face.
The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
Alright, and we're off.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
Alright, sure. Don't bring it up. Okay, cool. Great. There's probably an explanation for that.
Nightingale Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything? He's dead.
I like there's only so much I can justify with, oh yeah, they're just heartfelt locals, but like
They're a fine pair.
don't even notice like your coworker's body right there? Okay.
Take it easy.
You realize
My
that
client has been held here long enough. Are you gonna let me speak to them or not?
Just a moment, ma'am. Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, Casey?
A smart choice, Anderson. Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP. Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead.
Alright. Current going theory is everything here is a construct except for Saga. In some aspect or another. Or it's being messed with to such a degree that stuff kind of feels off. Or just, like, weirder than it should. And that's saying a lot, because this should be like, this is already by, standard creepy plots. Pretty weird. But, the not acknowledging the body that was like, it wasn't like a random, it wasn't like a situation like in a video game where somebody ragdolls, and there's just like, oh no, there's a body there where it shouldn't, and the characters won't acknowledge it at all. It's like, no, the body's been there.
Get a beer. Or maybe 3.
It's just like, I don't know, it doesn't, something's not correct in how the characters interact. I mean, the only two that really come close to like proper interaction.
Come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Ha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
Okay, good. It's a bit of a dialogue minefield too, and I don't want to like talk over important stuff. The heart.
The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed. The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case.
I went to good photo mode. There we go. Seems like a nice sunset. I'm wondering how much of the game will just be like in eternal night after this, so...
I've been thinking more about the cult of the tree. What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
In my experience, they don't.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
Hey, hello there. How are you folks doing?
Those restricted area signs don't do a damn thing, huh?
Hello. Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you. And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business, fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna ja vihta. And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous sweater, Saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland. Pulla, Karjalan piirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by. Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can not right through a garbage can.
That's all for now.
Yeah, that's a load of bull. The second they mentioned the FBC, where that's... Yeah, no, this ain't just for volcanic shit. Clear signs of tampering. Signal was rerouted into a transmitter that is not one of ours. I fixed it so any alerts will come our way. But concerning still. They report for investigations department. Leaving this here in case I'm not the next person to fix this thing. If you're reading this, check for tampering. We may want to put more secure metal casing around the whole thing so that the raccoons can't get to it anymore. Okay, yeah, so whatever this thing's checking for is more anomalous than just volcanic stuff.
We brew our own beer too. Ahma beer.
Now we're talking.
Let's get to the murder site, Casey. A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you more of those pages. Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve. Our crime scene's drowning. I never minded rain. Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
Well, we got that.
We've seen this symbol before.
Good eye.
Anything over here of note? Past the beer? No? Okay.
After we find Nightingale, what then? I've never arrested a monster.
I've watched you arrest plenty of monsters, Anderson.
You know what I mean. Monsters. Light worked against him at the morgue. That might be the only way to stop him from hurting anyone else. Monsters, overlaps, rituals. What do you make of all of this?
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into their twisted world.
But with dead men coming alive, the word ritual starts to have more weight behind it. We need to look around, learn what this ritual is.
And look, we will, I guess. I mean... Oh crap, we don't need the palace for that. Based on our map. Yeah, well that kind of helps us a bit. It is related to this building, yep, okay. Anything? And we're right there. What could I be missing? That's odd. Don't see anything messed around with the trees. Everything else here seems to be about the same as it was when we checked out the first time.
Bare feet. Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case?
On it. If anything comes up, I'll radio you.
It's like it makes less and less sense the more I think about it, because we have Nightingale coming out of the lake. He's potentially okay, if not, like, not a threat, you know, and then he gets taken out by the cult to attempt to maybe get the page out of his chest. But then what does the cult even want with said pages, you know? It's like, what purpose would that serve? Taking a slight detour here because I didn't get to check out the witch's hut earlier. Here lived the Witch of Cauldron Lake. Beware. Ghosts. Ghost times. Yeah, definitely nothing extra creepy up there, so. Alright, yeah, let's just get back to it. I have a feeling we're going to end up backtracking a bit anyway.
The tracks lead into the water. Where'd he go from here? I can feel something.
For the love of God. God.
Nightingale isn't far.
Okay. I just wanted to check my map. Can I just look at a map? Do I get to do something in here? Was that the indication? Okay, yeah.
I know Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
The tree was a threshold. This place and the dark place. You're in over your head. Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
The threshold. Like a doorway. Leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree. Witch's Ladle?
Okay. Now they're mentioning thresholds and shit. Great. It's like control was required as well to get this game a little more. Oh, sweet. Yeah, we're wading into some water here. No mystery in Cauldron Lake being named after its cauldron shape. Still a bunch of mysterious stories. Being a gloomy doorway to the underworld, or of a witch whose cauldron the lake really was. Legend tells when the affections of a local sheriff went unanswered, he accused the lady in question of having bewitched him. She was drowned, but her dropped ladle grew into a strange tree named Witch's Ladle. The woman returned to avenge her wrongdoers. If she was not a witch before, she was one now. She killed the sheriff, drowning him in the lake. Then she took out his heart and locked it in a box. With the heart, she would summon him from the lake to exact revenge on her behalf, or so the legend goes. Great. There's our fun tree.
What is that? Seems like it's reacting to the light. These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it.
Boost.
My flashlight burned the dark stuff away. It was covering another page.
Okay.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut. Okay. I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap.
Alright, well, like I called it, we're going back to the witch's hut. Okay. Did I get lost in the water? Yeah, not really. I don't think so. Oh man, I actually might have gotten a little disoriented. There we go. Alright, there we are. I wonder if those FBI... Oop. I wonder if like the jackets that the FBI are wearing here in this case are kind of more like... Oop.
I thought I saw something in the woods. Probably just a deer, but I'm gonna check it out.
Okay. I found another page. Following up on a lead. Keep checking in.
Roger.
Anything over that way specifically? Yeah, a little camp area. Check that out real quick.
The fuse box is missing a fuse. I need to find one to turn on the lights.
Okay. Yeah, like, it looks based on, like, the rain reflection. The FBI jacket here looks to be good for rain,
This
but...
fuse is busted.
you know, can't be too certain. Mitch told me today that her family's moving away. This sucks. I haven't even told her that I like her yet. What's the point anymore? She said her parents want to get better jobs and get her to a better school in the big city. What's to say in Bright fucking Falls? She said thanks. Oof. Yeah, no, that's... harsh world. Snuck out again, went to big house by the lake. Screw that. Oh, he went to the house directly, okay. Something weird is going on down there. Going to be going to find out. Going to go back there tomorrow with better gear. Oh, okay. They're attempting to check out some creepy shit that's hopefully not going to endanger them in any way.
This one looks good. People should really stop littering, though.
It's just a bunch of shit everywhere out here. Oop.
A lunchbox again. Who's leaving these out here?
I know things can get a little crazy around here, but if you're ever feeling scared, just remember that Alan is watching over us. Oh, okay, yeah, someone's very, very aware of the situation, whoever's leaving these around. Nice. The break room is a place where you can save your progress. Oh, so we got a save room.
Another page. Making progress.
The image of the witch in the sign. Saga addressed the witch. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign.
Okay. Alright, so I'm guessing we're going to have to find the heart from Nightingale. And then get it back to that sign that we read the fun little lore on. Those look fresh. Nice. Comfy. But yeah, all we gotta do is get that heart, and then should be able to unlock some further mysteries. But where to get the heart? Anything we can do out here? Doesn't seem like there's any real developments on any of this. I'm gonna reread some of these manuscript pages in a bit, because I know they have like extra detail mixed about. It seems like when we pick them up, the gist is explained to us by Alan, but then we can further do some readings and kind of, you know, get the whole picture, I guess. Wait, we had to climb up. There we go. Thought we did. Oh, there we go. So I guess we'll go back down. Interpret the page's meaning. We got to go back down to the sign. Although if we don't have the heart in our possession, okay, the murder site was already circled, so that's not an indication to go back. Let's go back to the sign and see if along the way, maybe we get into a bit of a firefight or somehow find the heart. Difficult to say. God, this game looks fantastic, but man, I got jump scared when I'm just trying to open the map. I'm not exactly ready for gameplay in this. Because it's gonna need the heart for this, clearly, but maybe we do need to read the page. Alright, well, we'll check both of
The
these.
fuse was in place. She found it among the junk in the forest. Saga stepped inside the witch's hut. Something rushed through her. A presence. Familiar. She couldn't quite place it. Something long forgotten. She tried to hold on to it, but it was already gone. Inside, a bright light. Saga felt safe. Like nothing could hurt her here. There were objects that stood out to Saga as if the light had manifested them, pulled them from the darkness. A shift in reality, heavy with hidden meanings. A coffee thermos, a shoebox, a mop and a bucket, a poster on the wall, and in the cabinet, another manuscript page.
Okay.
Witch's ladle, towering over Saga, watching her and the witch. The image of the witch in the sign, Nightingale's heart, a cold, dead lump in her hand. Her definition of sanity had changed since she arrived in this town. But she trusted the pages. Was forced to. Saga addressed the witch. She squinted to read the first part of the ritual words, the smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory, the words she had read on the page. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign. This was the key. The tree was the threshold.
Okay, yeah, so it is just the gist then. So we have to go and find Nightingale's heart and see where we go from there. Guess we will double back to the crime scene and see where Alex went. All of our characters are just going to catch a cold by the end of this, though. I mean, that's kind of... that's a given. Heard noise. So I thought I heard noises. I mean, we checked this out last chapter. This is like the same... yeah, this is the exact same thing, but now... yeah, that door definitely wasn't like that.
Christ!
Oh, thanks for knocking down the door. Sorry. Okay, sure. Oh my god.
Occultist. The monster. Like Nightingale.
Okay. So there's some painkillers and a trauma pad. Our health looks iffy. Just like, so just like a occultist of some sort. We shot the hell out of him. All right. That was okay. That was just an extra page for what, flavor text? Oh, sweet expansion. Check with Lady Fortuna at the counter. Well, we're gonna want that shotgun immediately, so let's see what we have up there at the counter then. Is that an item I can take? Thank you. Wait, what was that? Oh, our flashlight can just... Okay, yeah. Oh my god, I forgot about that shit. Okay, so funny story. Alan Wake 1 had real-world product sponsorships. So all the batteries in the game were Duracells, if I remember right. And they had, like, billboards and shit. Like, they had a bunch of promotion for Duracell. Don't forget update code. Okay. 705, 713, 717, 723. Is it always the lotto numbers? I mean... 723 would be... potentially the last one? I don't think I have to actually call that number somehow, right? Like, that'd be a little bit too involved. Let's try 723. If I have to actually call that number, though, I'm going to be a little bit surprised. Wait, so 723 is not the number. She crossed it out 4 times, or whoever was up there. It's this Fortuna character. Could be any of these. 705. Oh, wait, no, it's 739. Yeah, okay, they're going sequentially off of the other numbers that are in there. Awesome, okay. Alright, we'll quick slot those out there. I don't think we'll need the quick slot the trauma pad. You know what, we'll quick slot it to the left. And then batteries to the right. I don't know how often I'm going to quick slot, though. Hopefully I won't have to all that much.
The solution has to be in here.
Wait, what? What solution are we talking about now? We got the shotgun, we killed the bad guy. Well, that doesn't seem to do anything to that. If we follow the deer's path of destruction. So I already read this, like, plenty. Alright, so the witch's hut. Yeah, let's actually go back to the murder site. Because now we really probably should check and see if Alex got murdered or if they're in trouble. Okay. Nope. That was our shortcut. Where the hell could you have gone, man? Could have radioed or something if they were going to go back the way they came, through the shortcut and all that. Is there any entrance into this building? No? Alright, that's closed off. So let's hug left as we go through here. There's something.
A creepy twig sculpture? Wonder what's inside. I should take a look around for a way to open this thing. A locked box.
Follow the
Is that
steps.
the cult of the tree symbol on it?
Wash hands, take chicken out of the fridge, take a nap. So my guess is a 3-number lock, and the 3 numbers are in those locations. Oh, 3 symbols, okay. So, sink, refrigerator, and then near a bed. And while we do this, I hope we don't have to, like, engage in combat with too many cultists, but, we'll have to see. Wash your hands. Maybe in the bathroom?
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
This is the creepiest petting of a fake deer. Jesus, why put the flashlight down to do that? There's a couple symbols in here. Alright, so my guess is that one's for the fridge. And that could be the one for washing the hands. Or that one could. That one's probably definitely the one because it's like right above the sink. I'm taking a nap. Let's be a warning to you fellow trespassers. They say the lake is a caldera, something formed by an erupting volcano or the sinkholes it leaves in its wake. But what if that's not true? What if it's something else, something less natural and much more man-made or intentional? I say the lake's not formed, it's designed, and it has a purpose. The lake is a hiding place. Beneath the calm surface lies a secret machinery ready to be activated at the press of a button. And the people with the button, they're in that big house by the lake, preparing. I know it. First drawing. Waterline, real caldera is made from volcano lava. Second drawing shows waterline, engineered structure, strange machines. Okay, so maybe a crackpot theory, who knows? But, so we have the two sideways triangles, ones that are overlapping and the ones that are overlapping more evenly. Let's see if I remember those symbols. I thought I had that down pat. There it goes.
Notes and ammo. Looks like they're tools of the trade.
Don't take anything if you aren't one of the trees. Well, I'm gonna take it anyway, so that way it's not used against me. And then let's follow this path a little bit and just see where it goes. That connects to our murder site. Oh, okay. Am I just like off the trail? Yeah. Huh.
Nice talking to you, too.
Interesting. Okay. Right. Any new clues we can use to maybe narrow down our findings a little bit?
Doesn't make sense.
Ah, well, it makes sense. Okay, well, that's some stuff.
The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting.
Neat.
These stashes could contain clues about the cult. Better keep an eye out for more.
There we go.
Makes sense. Don't need to go over all this again.
Neat.
The page from the witch's hut seems to be describing some kind of ritual. Nightingale's heart disappeared from the morgue. Where is it now? To get into the overlap, I need to find Nightingale's heart. Read the line imprinted on it, plus the line on the page to the witch's ladle sign. Then push the heart through the hole in the sign.
Right. And we still need to kind of divulge where that would be. Oh, good.
Saga edged toward the broken door, her gun ready, flashlight aimed ahead. Nightingale said it would be here. The Cauldron Lake General Store was overgrown, left to rot. Saga thought about the cult of the tree. They had been here, waiting, planning a gruesome ritual murder. Meanwhile, they played cards in the general store, like it was just another late-night poker game. Saga stepped closer to the door. Had the animal broken it? There was a loud crash. Saga found herself face to face with a cultist, a hulking figure in a raincoat. We watch in the night, wild eyes behind a plastic deer mask, an axe in his raised hand.
Okay, yes, that was more just window dressing for the fight with the cultist. Good to know.
I need Nightingale's heart to get to the overlap. Where is it?
Cultist leaned close. He was there, but he was risen. Nightingale was there. The opposite of sunspots. Who said that?
That's not it. I don't have what I need to find Nightingale's heart. There must be more. Nightingale's heart. Where is it?
For a while, they played cards in the general store. The witch had stolen his heart. Get out of my house.
Nightingale's heart is at the general store, in a fridge.
I'm sorry. I could have sworn we had checked
for the heart.
that. Okay, something's really weird. Like, okay, I get there's definitely a gameplay reason we have to go through this methodically like a detective would in order to locate our answers. But we're also not allowed to jump ahead. Because we went to the general store, we scrubbed over the whole place, we fought the cultist, we got a whole bunch of stuff, but not the progression. So now if I go there, and I check that fridge, the heart's going to be there, because we have deduced it. Oh my god, really? Okay.
The text on the heart is clearer now. Legible.
The wave crashed on the far side of the mirror.
I feel like I recognize this. The fridge. The heart. I knew it would be here. Like I saw it in a dream. And now I need to give the heart to the witch. Makes total sense.
Sure, whatever you say, Saga.
Casey, there are cultists in the area. They're taken, like Nightingale. Watch yourself out there.
Yeah, thanks for the heads up. I'm still finding my way back.
You have the worst sense of direction.
Any city in America I can get through drunk and blindfolded. It's these damn trees.
Okay. I'm en route to Witch's Ladle. I need to perform a ritual to open the overlap. This case just keeps getting weirder. But it is exciting.
Interesting. no, 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 no. Damn. Okay. Okay, that's tougher than I expected. So we have the heart now. Let's use a trauma pad. So my guess is headshots are generally the trick, but shooting like the flare mark that we put on them with the flashlight seems to also work. Did I go the wrong way? Yes, I did. Let's make a U-turn around the corner, though. Okay, old phone booth. Nothing out of the ordinary. Just phone booth in the middle of like a park. Alright, let's try this again. Wait, we're not? Oh, how? Well, I'm at least gonna open this. Can I shoot it? Okay, so it's not like Resident Evil 4. That was not like a bonus thing. This way. Don't forget to save often. Well, thanks for the heads up there. I'll take me another save now. Have me a little sip of coffee. Always nice. This game is so much different. So different than the first Alan Wake. It's wild. Alright, headshots seem to do the trick, but I have to remove the darkness first to really lay the damage in.
Talk now.
There we go.
Crashed on the far side of the mirror. I brought you the Heart Witch. Show me the terror. think I'm in the overlap. Are you still on your way? Casey! Casey, do you read me? Fuck. Okay, Saga. Going in solo.
Do you got any map for this? I don't think we do.
Logan? Logan! Where are you? What the fuck was that? Logan's back in Virginia. You're imagining things.
Please help me.
What was that? Wait. Did I get turned around? No, this is right. This place is looping. Like a nightmare.
Yeah, let's read that page while we're in the middle of
Need
the...
to find Nightingale.
We're working on it. Maybe the manuscript page would have told us something. Nightingale enters the lake.
The rider went into the lake, banished the dark presence. Taken still lurked in the woods. The dark place receded. The current pulled back those with darkness inside, into the lake. Nightingale was there, one of them. The dark presence, Jagger had taken him. The witch had stolen his heart. They sank beneath the waves. The dark place, wandering in the shadows, muttering to themselves. It's dark. I'm lost. Where am I? Who am I? I can't remember. It's cold. Premium cabins for rent in Bright Falls. Who said that? Can you hear me? I need help. Please. Stop this. What did I do? You must dig it out. Their shape shifted. Echoes of the writer's dreams. Fading in, fading out. The next story and the story after that. The writer was writing again.
Okay. It doesn't really answer anything, but it doesn't really paint the greatest picture. Oh, wait. Oh, for the shotgun. Well, we definitely don't have the upgrades for those things yet. I'm wondering how many more of these manuscript pieces we're just going to be, like, locating. It doesn't seem like they're that easy to come by right now. That looked weird. Okay.
He's here. Nightingale.
Trapped here. Who escaped? Danger.
Who is that? It's like they're coming in over a bad signal.
Is it a city?
Nightingale's badge.
Yeah, that's just like a tunnel. Okay. I remember seeing some city stuff.
Nightingale hunted
Nope. Okay, that'll work. That's not really what I want. Oh, that still hit me. Okay.
Oh shit! Gotta move. Now.
What is that? I do not know if I'm readily equipped to fight that. Okay. You know, all things considered, this could be going worse. This could be going way worse. No, 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 no. As long as they keep giving me ammo, because this guy seems to really taking a lot of hits without anything really affecting him much. That do it? Hell yeah.
Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
Hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI. I can hear you.
Cauldron Lake.
Yes, I'm at Cauldron Lake. Where are you?
I had to escape. In danger. The Dark Presence.
Danger. Thanks. Got it. Hey! Are you okay?
No! It's my fault! He got out
My face! Scratch!
Sir, calm down. I'm gonna need you to take a breath.
He's changed the story. The dark presence. We must stop it before...
Easy now. First things first. What's your name?
My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer. I've been...
Wake? Where did you come from? You've been missing for 13 years.
13.
Anders, where did you go? All of a sudden the radio stopped working and then that flooding just disappeared. Crazy forest. Is this who I think it is?
Casey, say hello to Alan Wake. Mr. Wake, this is Special Agent Alex Casey. He'll escort you to our car. Casey, I'll meet you there, right after I take a look around. If the flooding's receded, there might be evidence we missed earlier.
Okay. See you there.
All right, yeah. So I had to skip the end of chapter song because hopefully.
Am I still? Is this the dark place? No, it can't be. I got out.
Yeah, the PI from your books has the same name as me. Great. Moving on.
All right, yeah. So
Bit of a hike to the car, Wake. Get your bearings, then we'll head out.
I need another minute. Cauldron Lake. I thought I'd never see this place again.
Take your time. But you should know these woods aren't the safest.
Yeah. It's getting dark. You have a flashlight? It's not safe without a light.
oh my god.
I have a light.
Yeah, we'll just pause it there because it's gonna resume the chapter when I come back for the next time. But okay, I had to skip the chapter end song because hopefully it won't mute it in the VODs like it did the last time. But anyway, yeah. So we found Alan Wake. Fuck yeah, cool. And the combat in this game is a lot different and a lot more intense. Holy shit. But yeah, this was a fun one to play through on stream because I'm realizing like, man, there's a lot of dialogue that I don't want to talk over. So this is pretty nice. It's actually kind of therapeutic to not have to like, I guess like constantly riff or just chat all the time because it does it for me in a way. But all right, so yeah, I think we'll call it here for that one. But yeah, we made progress. We got Alan Wake out of Cauldron Lake, I'm guessing. So we finally kind of accomplished what was been a long time coming since the end of the first game. There's some stuff that he mentioned a minute or two ago when he got out of the lake there. He mentions a scratch and how somebody got out and stuff, and I'm pretty sure I know what that's alluding to. We're going to get to more of that probably in this next upcoming chapter. But we have mentions of the Bureau of Control. We've got a whole lot to unpack in terms of just what's going on with the Dark Presence and why it's becoming a problem after 13 years. Just why exactly now, I guess, is the real big question. Because barring the DLCs to the first game and Alan Wake's American Nightmare, that kind of side game thing they released a couple years after the first game, not a whole lot has happened for this franchise. So, yeah, more questions than answers, but now we got Alan Wake, and he's back. And he's a scraggly looking dude who just looks like he fell out of a bog. But you know what? Yeah, he's got less of a crazy beard than I guess I was expecting. So, yeah. Thank you all for watching, and I'll be definitely coming back to this one really soon. Peace.